Greetings from Area 5. I am Pastor Trevor Thomas, the Area Coordinator. Since the introduction of lockdown in March of 2020, our church members have been active and busy, serving both the community and our church members who are in need. Sister Una Dreyer from Reading Central, a qualified nurse since 1966, has been knitting red hearts for patients that have fallen victim to COVID-19. When a victim sadly passes away in hospital, one heart is placed in the casket and the other goes to the closest member of the family. As no close relatives or friends are allowed to be with the patients when they pass away, the small red hearts serve as one final gesture of love, hope, and remembrance for the family. Reading West started an online forum called Reading West Life Development, in which talks and discussions are given aimed at the wider community. To date, they have had presentations on a matter of conscience, how to boost your immunity, COVID-19 and social stigma, and mental health first aid in the near future. These discussions are aimed at both Adventists and non-Adventists.
But what struck me with these guys is that they would stand for right though the heavens fell. They believed strongly that their job was not to be killing other people, but to be sharing the good news of Jesus.
Cicely is a member of Reading West Church with a professional background in women's studies, substance use and abuse, and public health. Cicely runs a bi-weekly discussion group at the Civic Centre in Reading to meet the needs of the BAME groups, to bring together diverse members of the community and to break isolation as part of her personal ministry for Jesus.
And as a church, it's best we reach out to our communities to address the very issue that mainstream services are focusing on to be relevant. This aligns very well with what Jesus did best during his ministry. So let's work together with our communities, the very communities that we all live in. Be blessed, Cicely.
Slough Church liaised with another charity who feeds 500 every day, supplying food and water. Also, a group of volunteers offer to do gardening to the vulnerable and elderly and go into action every Sunday morning.
Cut the hedges, cut the grass, clean up and help with a number of our vulnerable members that we are helping. So it's really good time for us to come out in these numbers.
We're using some muscles that we didn't know we have, so it'll be aching tomorrow.
During the time we have been on lockdown, the youth from all the churches in Area 5 have been active and busy. We are now experiencing group meetings where hundreds attend on a wide range of relevant topics, from love, courtship and marriage to prophecy, mental health and well-being, and other interesting subjects. During the clapping for NHS time, one Newbold Church family ministered to the neighbourhood with music for NHS. After that, they continued playing spiritual music. Now some of the neighbours and friends bring their own musical instruments and join in.
Isaiah said the gospel is to support those with heavy burdens, feed the hungry, cover the naked, and not hide yourself from your own flesh. Reading Ghana SDA Church presented health, healing, and hope messages during the lockdown. Our medical doctors and allied services provided badly needed health messages and emotional support for the Reading community and beyond on Zoom and on Facebook Live. These series of meetings lasting 6 weeks were heavily attended night after night. The local leadership provided door-to-door grocery shopping and delivery of essential supplies to our friends who needed help. Our church COVID-19 Distress Fund provided financial and material assistance to people in distress, targeting those whose distress were the direct result of COVID-19. The pastoral team provided prayers, assurance, and practical guidance during the bereavement to the hurting. Church, Zoom, and social media platforms were used to organize memorial services for bereaved families, which attracted several hundreds of people from around the world. Our Reading Ghana was never more active than during this lockdown. But who was surprised? If the grave could not keep Jesus locked, do you think COVID-19 could?
I praise God for our church members in Area 5 who have risen to the social challenges at hand in such difficult times. They have given comfort to those who are hurting, companionship to those who are isolated, food and drink to those who are hungry and thirsty. But above all, they have given the love of Jesus Christ to those who need hope in such desperate times. It is my prayer that each one of us will be encouraged and inspired by this report.